Well, here you are with another oil review. Well, oil filter review. But this one is also of a Motomaster, the OEplus. Made in the USA, it says. This is for the synthetic oils and the higher end filter that you can get from Motomaster. Don't know much about this. Never ever cut one open. I have used one or two of these, of the higher end ones for Motomaster, because I was hoping these were okay, but it's strange. They have a little cover here also. I believe what had it? The Lubrifiner had this kind of cover, and it was kind of interesting. But hey, let's cut her open and see how this one's made compared to the other failed Motomaster filters I've tested. All right, let's get at her. All right, got her cut open. Still the old-fashioned way with the grinding disc. Still looking for an oil filter cutter to get her done a little cleaner on my part. But hey, so far I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Okay, base plate. Let's take the base plate off. Let me give her a wipe off here. So this one had a lot of synthetic oil in it, I believe. Okay, base plate. Yeah. Not a bad base plate. I can see 5 threads. 5, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 threads. That's not too bad. This, actually, it is stuck in there better than the other Motomaster filters were. I believe this is probably made at the same plant that they make the other Motomaster filters, but yeah, this one takes a little bit more to get off than the other filters did. So it's pretty weighty. It's got some good heft to it, but not nearly as thick as some of the other ones I've tested. So yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Silicone anti-drain back valve. Let me take a wipe off. Let's see. And, oh, lots of spring left. They work good. What can I say? They work good. And let's see the case. And I'm going to have troubles getting that one out. All right, I'll get her out and come right back. All right, I got her out of the case. Now this one is interesting. And very interesting. It does have a release valve. Pretty good tension on that. Probably about standard tension on that to release oil if it gets clogged up. Don't really like these kind of springs in a filter, but they work, I guess, and keep everything sprung together. I kind of like how they real spring in them if they have a spring. And let's see here. It's sealed together here. There's no strip holding it together. But as you can see, we've got metal ends. Metal ends, I guess that's a good thing. Better than the paper on the other Motomaster filters. I kind of think this is kind of still like the same type of material, though, that was used on the other filters. I am going to cut that off and give a better look at it. Be back with you in a second. Well, here's the funny thing. When I cut this and cutter, the end just popped right off. So it's glued on each end. This side is still on because she's glued in well. And well, this end just popped off. Not probably a big deal. The filter was holding it all together. But let's take a look at this filter. Came off nice, like an accordion. Look at that. And for being a more expensive filter, I probably wouldn't have expected there to be a paper filter in here. But yeah, that's what I also expected about some other filters I cut open. I didn't expect paper filtration. But it looks like it does its job. I do see, actually, I do see some sparklies in here from whoever used this filter last. It filtered out some, oh yeah, there's quite a few sparklies in here. Don't know if you can pick them up on the or if the camera can pick it up. There's quite a few sparkles in here, so this engine was either running low on oil or about ready to die. So, wow, there's a lot of metal flake in here, so don't know whose engine this was, because I get these turned in and I just go about checking them out, cutting them open, and making videos for you. But it is paper, and it's actually quite strong paper though. This isn't cheap like the other Canadian Tire filters. This is stronger paper, and it probably does. It's a little thicker too, I see. A little thicker paper. Still like cotton. But, yeah, what are you going to do? It kind of reminds me of the K&N filter where it had paper on it, which was a little thicker. Not impressed by that either, K&N. Well, what are you going to do? Now, this tube is kind of reminiscent of the Lubrifiner, Protec. The Protec tube. Right, where it kind of looks just like a Protec tube. Makes me wonder who makes this. Case, identical to the last case we looked at on the Motomaster red one. It's just identical, so that's the same. And everything else seems about the same, except, well, yeah, this is about the same as the last red one. Just a different faceplate, which makes me wonder, who makes this filter really? How many real filter makers are there out there that actually make filters and it's not? Oh, well, that's for another time to discuss. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I would give this a soft fail on my account because I don't like the paper, even though it is thicker. I'm just not impressed by it, and I have used these in the past, and I think there is another one Motomaster makes. I'll have to check. If there is, I'll have to look for it. It's their really high-end synthetic type one, and hopefully it has no paper filtration. That is something I don't agree with. That is old technology. I don't agree with that. That is from the 60s. Please, filter makers, change it up. All right, well, that should do it for this review, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.